Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.
Welcome to episode Ocho! Yeah! It's episode 8, ladies and gentlemen. 8 is great. And if 8 is great, then I can't think of anything else that rhymes with 8 is great. But yay! My voice just cracked. I just messed up twice, but that's okay. I sounded like Michael J. Fox for a moment. Hey, 8 is great, but it's okay. You are listening to me, myself, and I am your host, Mike Betancourt, here live at the VGB Studios. Yeah! Gotta spit that out once in a while because Corey says, mention VGB Studios 3 times in your podcast, otherwise you're fired. So I said it twice. I'm here at the VGB Studios, said it 3 times, and now Corey can get off my back, and he can give me back my car keys. So, thank you, Corey, for having me. Thank you, everyone, for listening to episode Ocho. I hope everyone's having a great day. Obviously, it's Sunday, and we're recording it today, so you can listen to tomorrow and pass it on the rest of the week. And all that good stuff. But greetings, MMites. I apologize because last week I didn't say that. And I know the previous week I mentioned your new nicknames are going to be MMites. And last week I didn't even say that. What kind of jerk am I? So I wanted to say greetings, MMites. Hello. Welcome to me, myself, and I. Yeah. Ooh, what was that? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Is that Macho Man? Yeah. Macho Man, yeah. Greetings, MMites. Let me tell you something about the Macho Man. He may be dead, but his legacy lasts forever, and I'm passing the torch on to Macho Mike Betancourt. Yeah! Woo! Oh, man. Thank you, Macho Man. Yeah, anytime you want me to say whatever you want, Macho Man will come back anytime soon. Yeah, uh-huh. All right, Macho Man, Macho Mike, huh? Macho Mike, woo! Hey, Corey, do you like wrestling? Big fan of old school wrestling or wrestling now? Doesn't matter, just wrestling, all the way around, female wrestling and stuff. So did you hear about the new rumor? The rumor is that Ric Flair had sexual relations with Halle Berry. Did you hear about that? Yeah. Corey's not even saying anything, but his eyes are all crinkled. What? Yeah, I guess that's the rumor that he said it on a podcast that Ric Flair admitted having sex with Halle Berry in the 90s, and Halle Berry denies it. But honestly, I believe Ric Flair. I do, because Ric Flair doesn't lie. Ric Flair does and says what he says and does what he does. I believe the man. Because why would Ric Flair lie about that? He's limousine riding, jet flying. I forgot how the rest goes. But he has this great line. What's the line he says? He's like, women, you may not be first, but you will always be next. Woo! Let me tell you something, Halle Berry. Woo! Oh, he definitely had sex with her in the 90s. That's primetime Halle Berry and primetime Ric Flair when he was in WWE or WWF champion and having sex with her in the 90s. Yeah, I believe that. He grabbed her by the... I'm not going to say it, but if Ric Flair said what Donald Trump said, no one's going to get all mad about it. Oh, he said he grabbed her by the PUS. Can I say it? I can say it. Grabbed her by the pussy. You know Ric Flair would say that. Ric Flair probably told Donald Trump to say that, Whatever. I'm not a Trump supporter. Remember last week I'm a political atheist, so I don't give a shit. But I'm just saying, why is everyone shocked? Why is everyone so shocked that Donald Trump said that? I can't believe he said that. For 2 years. Are you that stupid? For 2 years. He's been saying horrible things about women. How is this new thing that he said about a woman shocking to everybody? Has the whole world gone sensitivities? I can't believe he said something else about women. I cannot believe it. Believe it. It's Donald Trump. What else? What more do you need to know? He said it. Move on. You know what? You know what I find really offensive? World War III. That's what I find offensive. America is on the verge of going to World War III with Russia. I find that more offensive than grab her by the pussy. But you know what? I'm a political atheist. I'm not here to get angry about politics. It's all bullshit. Remember that? Remember when I said that? I don't need to talk about it. I'm moving on. Ric Flair fucked Halle Berry. Woo! Gave her the figure 4 leg lock. Oh, I'm sure he did. He's like, come on, Halle Berry. That's a horrible Ric Flair impression. Woo! That's the only impression I can do. Ric Flair. I met him once, Corey, when I was in WrestleMania. He walked by me and he bumped into me and then he walked away. The legend bumped into me. Didn't even say excuse me. He didn't say get out of the way or anything. He just walked by me and bumped me and then walked away. That was amazing. You know what I mean? That right there is greatness. I would vote for Ric Flair more before I would vote for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. Maybe I should write him in. How would I write him in? Woo! That's how I would write him in. Everyone will know where that came from. The Electoral College or the delegates would be like, and Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, woo. Ooh, that's a Ric Flair vote. That's where that's going. Excuse me. I've been fighting a cold, so I got to drink some water right now. So talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to something else, Michael. Yeah, let me tell you something. Yeah. Hey, mates, what do you want to listen to today?
What do you want to talk about, Macho Mike?
Let me see. What do we? Let's talk about the podcast of the day.
Oh, yes. The podcast of the day. I've been listening to this podcast for the last week and a half, ladies and gentlemen. And the podcast of the day, I highly recommend everyone listening to or should listen to is Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast. Amazing podcast. Freaking hilarious. The guy goes on for like an hour and a half, but it's funny every single second. And you know what? You guys should stop listening to my podcast right now. Go to the Monday Morning Podcast and then come right back and listen to my podcast. Go ahead. I'll wait. Hey, welcome back, traders. I didn't think you guys were going to do that. I didn't think you were going to actually leave my podcast, listen to the Monday Morning Podcast, and come over here. Thanks again. I appreciate that. Did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy it? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say it was going to be a great podcast? You're welcome, and thanks for coming back and listening to my podcast. So, about Bill Burr, I'm a fan of his. He's a stand-up comic. He's been performing stand-up for about 20 plus years. He was one of the writers on Chappelle's Show, and if you look him up on YouTube and put Bill Burr versus Philadelphia, amazing. He did this set in Philadelphia that was just phenomenal. Not because it was good, because the crowd hated his guts. And you know what he did? He did his time, and he counted down the time, and he was telling Philadelphia to go fuck themselves. He was saying horrible things about that place. He's like, what kind of retarded place worships a dumbass person like Rocky? And just made fun of Rocky, made fun of Philly. And every time people were booing, he's like, I got 12 minutes left. And he kept going it down all the way down to 1. And you know what? Bill Burr right there. So yes, podcast of the day, Monday Morning Podcast, which is a whole lot better than With Her. Oh, God, I'm with her. Crazy. Bill Burr also has a TV show on Netflix that I highly recommend everyone should watch. It's called F is for Family. It's a great animation about him growing up in the 70s with his dad is a hard ass. Hilarious. Got a lot of great voices. Which also leads to why I'm here to talk about my podcast. In this episode is talking about family, because family is important. And I'm thinking about this, ladies and gentlemen. With all the violence that we have in our world today with the violence and the creepy clowns and all that and the hatred and people, backstabbing each other and Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and on the brink of World War III. The reason why everything is upside down and shit is because it boils down to one thing. Shitty parenting. Yeah. If those people had great parents that guide them and help them throughout their whole lives, they wouldn't be who they are right now. If Donald Trump had a great father that didn't care about money, that cared about the wealth, which means the wealth of love for his family, he probably would be a really great presidential candidate. Same thing with Hillary Clinton. But she probably killed her family a long time ago. Hey, sometimes those are bad apples. So, But I've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. Corey's seen it. You can go walk down the street and you can see some bratty ass kids just yelling at their parents, focusing on their smartphones and their tablets and just being this fucking entitled little shits. But you can't blame the kids, okay? You cannot blame the kids. You blame the parents, okay? I blame parents for shitty kids. I really do. Even though you want to beat the crap out of these little kids and tell them that all these horrible things about life, you can't. You should beat the shit out of the parents. I've got a friend, okay? He and his wife are amazing people. They're phenomenal. They love their family so much, okay? They do wonderful things with their family, but their fucking kids are out of control. I'm like, what the dude, fucking spank your kids. Don't beat them. Spank them or scare the shit out of them. Put a little your kids are not your friends. Okay. My kid's my best friend in the whole wide world. No, it's not. You're a parent. Your sole purpose in life is to guide them to where they need to be in life and teach you know what your job is as a parent? Your job right now is to teach your kids how to use their brain and how to critically think. That's all you need to do in life is make sure they're making the right decisions. If they're not, if they're acting like an asshole, you put them out and say, hey, you're acting like an asshole. Do it again, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Or do it again, I'm going to do whatever it is. There's got to be punishment, And I don't understand. I have no idea. Look, I'm studying right now because I have no idea. How does saying a kid's name, how is that discipline? You think about that. I've seen parents, Johnny, this kid's lighting this dog on fire. Johnny, what's that? How is that stopping that kid? How is that going to stop the kid? Oh, yeah, you're saying my name. That's cool. I'm going to still light this dog on fire and have a hot dog. Hacky joke because I'm stupid. Light the dog on fire. Johnny, stop. Obviously, he's not going to. How does saying a name is disciplining the kid? Corey. See? It doesn't mean anything. You got to get off your asses off the couch. Walk towards a kid. Bend down, make eye contact. Because when you make eye contact with a child, they're like, oh shit. They're looking at me. They're looking at my soul. Wow. What do I do? Don't just yell out their goddamn, Johnny, stop it. And don't beat them. Don't just hit them and then walk away. Ow! And then just walk away. If you're going to hit them, explain why you hit them. You know why I hit you? Because you said my name? No, I hit you because you were lighting the dog on fire, and I don't appreciate that. You don't light our family dog on fire. Next time, I'll light you on fire. Got it? Okay. You think me hitting you was hurtful? Wait till I pour gasoline on you and light you on fire. What's going to hurt more? Gasoline lighting me on fire? There you go. And that's parenting. And that's what we need to realize. I've seen, oh my God. And I don't get it. I don't know why parents are afraid to parent nowadays. Okay? I've seen so many parents just stuck on their phones and their kids are begging them for attention. Mom, Dad, Mom, Dad, Mom. Shut up. I'm on the phone. No, you're not. You're stuck on Facebook and you're liking shit. That's what I'm on the phone means nowadays. You're checking your Facebook status because you made this amazing post of the day and you got 0 likes and you're pissed off and you're trying to look through it and now you're Facebook stalking everybody. Well, I said this great thing today. How come no one's liking it? You're selfish. That's the problem. Parents are selfish. Parents who post pictures about their kids online, you're selfish because you want to show the world how much of a good parent you are. Look at me. Took kids out today. Took them out today. Look. You guys see me? Look at me. I'm with my kids at the park. Now we're getting ice cream together. Now we're on a roller coaster together. Now we're doing all this together. Huh? Like me. Don't like my kids. Like me what I'm doing for my kids because I need the pat on the back because no one did it to me when I was a kid. And that's why I use Facebook to bring up my self-esteem. Hey. Right? You've seen all the parents that do that. I do as much as I can to stay away from that. I may post 1 or 2 pictures about my kids, maybe once in a while, because there's something they did that was phenomenal. But I don't do it every single breathtaking moment. It's just, you just go to someone's Facebook page, kids. My kids. Look at my kids. Look at me. My kids. Me, my kids. We're going on vacation now. Now you can rob our house because you know we're out of town. Why do people do that? I don't get it. You people really want to get robbed. You people then you wonder why when you come home from a vacation, everything's gone. Because you tell everybody where you're at. You're taking pictures of what you do. We're in Cabo San Lucas right now. No one's at our house. No one. No one's house sitting. We love Cabo San Lucas. Fucking morons. Excuse me. But you are. Those are the dumbass. I can't, right? You that's what you're doing. You're telling people that it's okay for you to rob you because you're posting all these pictures. No one gives a shit about what vacation you're on. And why are you posting pictures? You're on vacation. Unplug. Turn off your phone. Facebook doesn't give a shit about. You know what that does? When you post pictures of your vacation, family members, you know what it does? It makes other people hate you a lot. Like they grind their teeth. That's why they're not liking your shit, because that's how they get back at you. Look at me, we're in Pablo San Lucas. We're in Pablo San Lucas. What the hell is? Hey man, we're in Cabo San Lucas. Yay! And that other person, God damn it, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and this moron asked me for $30 last week. Now I know why he asked me for $30, because he bought a stupid ass hat for his kid at Disneyland. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Right? Parents, what happened to parenting? That's what I want to know. Where did shitty parenting come from? Because when we were kids, the generation that we are right now, those who are in their 30s and late 20s, 30s, hell, even 40s. When we were growing up, what did they do? Parents took pictures of us and made a scrapbook, right? They took pictures of us, made a scrapbook, and kept it on the DL when we were going on vacation. They didn't tell the whole universe. They respected us. We had a great time together. And then all of a sudden, this social networking me generation, everyone's like, I got to tell everybody everything. Blah, blah, blah. You're getting detached, ladies and gentlemen. Parents, you're detaching yourself from your own family. It needs to stop. Okay? I've been to another friend's house. He doesn't. Him and his wife, they don't have dinner with their kids. That's the most important. I know it sounds like a Norman Rockwell picture. I know it does, but you know what? Honestly, having dinner with your kids is important because you can ask all the questions you need to know to find out about them. So, and they can't go anywhere. They can't check their phones. They can't run away. They got food on the plate. If you want to finish your food, you tell me exactly what happened at school today. Okay, I will. That's the best way to communicate with your kids. Turn on some music. Turn off the telephone. Communicate with your kids. Have a good time. Spend quality time. I get it. Being a parent is tough. Sometimes it's shitty. Sometimes you want to strangle them, right? Because there's no off season. You don't get downtime. Even when you're sick, you don't get downtime. I get it. But here's the thing, parents. You have the power to ground your kids at any given time. Then you have your alone time. So stop complaining. Right? Like, God, man, I'm really tired. Mom, shut up, Billy. Go to your room. What did I don't want to hear you for the rest of the day. And then you go smoke some weed or take shots. I won't hate you for that because you know what? Sometimes the kids need to understand that parents are going to snap. Okay? Taking care of little shits 24/7, 7 days a week, no break, no downtime, constantly feeding them, constantly, feeding their ego. I get it. The system breaks down. I'm with you. I get it. It's important to have separation time from your kids. It is. But don't have separation time from your kids with technology. Don't be in the same room while someone's watching TV, another person's on their tablet, another person's on their phone, and another person is doing something else. It's bullshit. That's not family quality time. Okay? Eliminate all that. One person, or just what happened to that? What happened with a family just watching TV together and being mindless zombies as a family? What happened to that? Do you remember that, kids? Of course not. Your parents never told you that because they're busy on their phones. I'm sorry. I'm getting all angry for no reason. I'm really not. I really want to. I'm just trying to put two and two together, ladies and gentlemen. And with two and two together, I understand with all the violence and all this bull. Look at the creepy clowns. That's sweeping the nation. I'm a creepy clown. I got a machete. If you had a good mom and dad, you probably wouldn't be doing that. Or what if families bond together and go clown hunting together? I would be okay with that. You get your energy. You're spending quality time. You're not stuck on Facebook. You're not stuck on that social network. You're not doing that. You're doing something that's right for the family and that's protecting your loved ones. So why not protect your loved ones and go clown hunting? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I would clown hunt because I'm sick of these freaks. I don't know what. Okay, everyone's like, oh, they're just clown. One thing, if you want to scare adults, that's fine. But when you threaten kids' schools and then people think that's a joke, that's a little creepy. That's not scary. That's creepy. That's Jared Fogle creepy. Okay, that's Jerry Sandusky creepy. Okay, just want to let you guys. I'm just telling you as a parent. Scare adults all you want. As a matter of fact, adults need to be scared. It's good to scare adults. But don't go chasing this kid down the school as you've been watching them all day, you fucking pedophile. What the hell's wrong with you? All right? Rob adult, okay? What happened to purse snatching? Huh? When did we lose the art of purse snatching? That's no one has ever said that. I don't remember the last time I've heard, help, he stole my purse. Help me. Somebody help. You remember those days? And what did everyone do? They looked at the purse snatcher and they all jump them together as a community. No one does that anymore. If someone stole a purse, what are they going to do? They're going to look in the purse and see the phone and then throw the purse away. And then everyone's going to be filming them on their cameras saying, World Star. Yeah. And what happens when World War III is here? It's going to be over in a blink of a second because all these nuclear missiles are just going to blow up the whole entire world. Woo! Ric Flair and Halle Berry are going to be alive and repopulate the earth. Woo! Ebony and ivory, black and white. Woo! Make gold. But let's bring the family quality back, ladies and gentlemen. It's important. We got to teach this generation that the love of a family's bond is more greater than all the shitty stuff that you see on television, all the shitty stuff that you hear. You know, I love spending time with my family. I get it. We all need breaks. But spending time with your family and teaching them, that's another thing. Parents, you need to teach your kids respect, or not just respect, table manners. Holy crap. I've been to restaurants. Corey, I'm sure you've been to restaurants and you see all these parents just running amok or letting their kids go wild and throw shit. I'm like, there you go. That's the next Donald Trump. That's what you're breeding. The next Donald Trump, the next Hillary Clinton, if we're around that long. Because maybe we do need a wipeout. Maybe we just need a fresh start, a clean slate. Blow everything up right now, clean slate, and let the new generation slowly come back with respect, honor, dignity, love, kindness, morals, and values. Maybe that's the way. Hell, maybe it's time for the Anunnaki aliens to take over. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. Not my ass. Yeah. Whatever. It is what it is. I know. This is my first world problem. I'm complaining about parents and parenting on a podcast, and there's kids blowing up in Syria, and I'm not doing anything about it. I'm just as guilty. I'm a shitty parent. But at least I admit to it. I don't know. Shit. I don't know if I can go to Syria and try to help kids. There is this one guy. I can't remember his name. But he goes from Turkey and he travels all the way to Syria, goes behind enemy lines, sneaks in, and delivers toys and water to kids. He is like the badass Santa Claus. And he has a family of his own. I can't remember. Corey, can you look that up? Is there any chance you can look that up? Well, we'll put the links on it. I can't remember his name. But he's been doing this for 6 years before this whole campaign got worse than what it is right now. Now what you see on television, what you hear, how everything's getting blown up, he still goes to Syria from Turkey to deliver toys to kids. That's awesome. But you know what you should do, sir? Maybe you should sneak these kids out of Syria. How about that? Huh? I know I sound like I'm bringing it down, but you know what? Syria's an important deal. I hate seeing these pictures of all these Syrian kids drowning, getting blown up. It really brings me down. But my question is, you see pictures of these Syrian kids on boats and they're falling off, and the parents are trying to grab them and help them, and there's no one else to help them. Well, my question is, why doesn't the photographer put the fucking camera down and actually help somebody? Exactly. Because he came from shitty parents. See what happens when you become shitty parents? You become greedy photographers. You don't help Syrian kids. That's what your problem is, America, or the world. So stop being a shitty photographer. Give out a helping hand and help your fellow neighbor. And it takes a village to raise a kid. So if the parents don't spank the kids, hire kids to beat those kids up. Maybe that's what we need to bring. We need to bring back bullying. Sometimes these kids need to get their confidence chopped down a little bit so they can fight back. Remember that? Kids don't fight back anymore. They go whine and cry. Bullying builds character because it brings the best out of you. It brings you to fight back and stand up for yourself and say, damn it, I'm not going to be bullied anymore. I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Ah! Woo! Well, that's our time, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to me, myself, and I. Episode Ocho. You've all been great. Thank you so much. Thank you, MMites. And tortellini with bacon.